Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to take the time to explain the difference between encoding and decoding information during the clock drawing task. This is important because there's a major difference between the two, and if you or your loved one was recently assessed using the CDT by a neurologist, I want you to understand the information that the CDT actually reveals. Encoding information is translating a conceptual verbal command like set the time to 10 past 11 into its digital representation, which would be 11:10, and then into a visual spatial representation. In fact, a pairing simple enough, in order to complete this task, a person must first understand the concept of time and then be able to express that concept in another symbolic format. Now, understanding the concept of time relies on semantic knowledge, and expressing that concept in another symbolic format is the act of encoding. When you instruct someone to set the hands of a clock to 10 past 11, sequentially, this is what happens. The person comprehends the verbal command by understanding the words 10, past, and 11, and what they actually mean together. The person then constructs an internal mental representation of the target time. So 10 past 11 is equivalent to 11:10. Now last, the person must then encode that mental representation of 11:10 into an analog clock. Now, decoding, on the other hand, is the ability to essentially do this in reverse. So decoding is the ability to look at an analog clock, analyze the hands and numbers, and translate the encoded information into a conceptual time value. So looking at a clock where the shorthand points to 11 and the longhand points to 2, and then interpreting the combination of the hands and numbers to mean 11:10. As much as a clock drawing task is used to assess a person's cognitive ability or even decline, it can also be used therapeutically. The clock drawing task requires a person to possess cognitive linguistic skills sufficient enough to translate an abstract concept into a visual, spatial, symbolic representation. If you would like to use a CDT as a form of therapy with your loved one to improve cognitive linguistic skills such as auditory comprehension, working memory, attention, visual spatial skills, processing speed, and the rest that are listed on the screen, I've created a members-only video demonstrating exactly how I use this activity in therapy. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Danetta Davis. I am a medical speech-language pathologist. Go ahead and subscribe if you like this video, and of course, share with a friend. Be well, and I'll see you in my next video.